Hello everyone, it's Erin here and welcome to A Wild Light. In this video I'm going to do a walkthrough of my A5 planner because this planner is bringing me so much joy at the moment and I thought it would be lovely to share it with you guys. This is a Filofax Domino in Turquoise, A5. So let's just get right into it. The first thing that I've got here is a page marker that I made, and it's got mermaid tail scales on the front and a mermaid tail on the back. Now I use it to, like, if I'm working somewhere in the planner, then I can just mark the page that I'm at, because I don't really use the planner as a week by week or month to month. I use it in sort of project sections. So this helps me get to where I need to get to, or where I happen to be working at the moment. The next thing I have is the weekly planner. Now, and I like to have this right at the front because when I'm working day to day, I want to open this up and have it right in front of me straight away. So I don't really have a dashboard or anything in the front. I keep the weekly planner at the front. These weekly planner pages came in a little notepad from a shop called Overflow. That's kind of an everything shop, like well, it's not really a $2 shop because things aren't all cheap, but it's just kind of a warehouse shop where you get a lot of different things. So they have a little stationery section, and in there I found this notepad, a weekly planner notepad, and it wasn't very expensive. It was like $2.50 or something like that. And it was a little wide though. I mean, it was basic A5 size, but a bit too wide for me to work in my planner. So I actually trimmed it down the sides with my guillotine. And I think I have a blank page here. Here. I keep a few blank pages in the back. And so I trim down a few at a time and pop them in there. That's basically what it looks like. And I put washi on the back to reinforce it before I punch the holes in. So yeah, a lot of the writing here is done with gel pens. Where are gels? Here. Oh, there they are. I just wanted to add this in because I love them. These metallic gel pens, gel pigment ink metallic. It's a hybrid Pentel, and these ones are Uniballs. Anyway, between the two, Pentel and Uniball, I love these gel pens, these metallics. They are so fun to do planning and journaling with. I totally recommend them. And the other pen that I use, of course, is are the Uniball Insights in purple and in my favorite color, wine. So what I do is I put the months in the top because they're blank, like I showed you before. Where are the pages? There they are, they're blank. So I put the months in and I put the dates in, and that's it. These stickers come from my Wildlight sticker collection that I'm still working on, but I love them. I'm still getting them right and getting them together, but they will be available in my shop at some point soon. And these stickers here that I love come from a seller on eBay Australia, and she goes by the name of Heavenly Stickers. So I keep them in the front pocket just here. And she gives these little foil round stickers. It's all different kinds and so many beautiful ones. I've been meaning to go back there and buy them all, buy more. But oh, the love hearts are so good, and the stars. I love the variety of love hearts there. And little crowns and diamonds. They're so good. Actually, a fair few of these have gone to my daughter. They make an excellent bribery tool to bribe 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds to do things for you. They really do. I highly recommend it for that reason alone. And they're, you know what? They're very inexpensive. They cost me a couple of bucks. So they were brilliant. Heavenly Stickers. I'll put a link to that in the notes. Okay, so the weekly planner pages. So that's how I do them. The next thing we have, the next thing I have is a dashboard. These are one of my dashboards that I make. So these come from my art journal pages, which I then turn into dashboards, and are also available at the A Wild Light store. And so I have that to lean on when I'm writing, so it doesn't press through onto the blanks. There you go, which I chuck in a few of those at a time. So I do have a whole notepad somewhere. The next thing I have is my calendar. This is another one that I've made and that I sell. And part of my whole mermaid series, I just get so obsessed with drawing mermaids sometimes. So there was the mermaid page mark. Oh, I just love mermaid scales. And then the mermaid 6-month calendar. So this goes from October 2016 to March 2017. And I have these little tabs, which they are separate to the dashboards and the calendar, and they basically, I love them because what I've done is I've cut them out in card, and you put down whatever your subject is, and then use repositionable tape to put them down, so I could move that tab to anywhere I wanted to. And I find that really handy, really nifty actually, and I'll show you more on that in a little bit when we get through. So there's some of my previous planner pages back here, so I'll skip those. Now I've got a notes section. So these are blank note pages if I need them. I found these die cuts in the Reject Shop. So the Reject Shop is kind of a $2 shop sort of thing, where you have like factory seconds or just cheaper versions of things. And they have a really cool little stationery section. And I found these big packets of die cuts there, and they're really, really nice. And I saw these and I thought, oh my gosh, these would make the best bookmarks. So I took them out and I've stuck them with glue and put a bit of washi tape back there. What I didn't do was laminate them. I wish I'd laminated them because they are taking a bit of a beating. So I will do that in future. I will laminate. But yeah, oh, I think they look so pretty in the Domino Filofax. I really do. There we go. Okay. Now this next dashboard is part of my party planning section. I've just finished planning my daughter's 5th birthday. We've had the birthday party. It was great. But this was the section for doing that planning. What happened was, first of all, I designed the party invitation. I've just covered my address with washi here. So this was the invitation that I made for the party, and then I thought that that was such a cool dashboard. It was a cool idea for a dashboard because you could have the pet mermaid there and then just like blank for notes and things in there. So I made it here and I love it. And you can sticky notes there, things to remember, or with the whiteboard marker, jot down a few notes and put notes there too. And it's good. But if you leave the whiteboard marker on there too long, it doesn't come off. So you need a little bit of like non-acetone nail polish on a tissue to rub it off, and then it's perfect again. So, and I love this little note dashboard. I think it's gorgeous. It's these mermaids. I'm crazy about these mermaids. That was another die cut. It came in the same packet as the Reject Shop that I made into a bookmark. I wish that I had laminated it, but you know, hindsight is a wonderful thing. So that's the part. So these are the party planning pages. So I'll skip through these quickly. It's all just guests and food and things. Okay, then we hit into the other sections, and this is like the main body of the Filofax. So this again is another one of my dashboards, and what I've done is, and here's another dashboard. So what I've done is I've created a whole selection of dashboards, and you get the file tabs separately. And then with using it, you can use any adhesive because it will come off because it's laminated. But using repositionable tape, something like this, you know, that you can get at the stationery store. This is repositionable glue tape I use on the backs of these. Then you can, you know, put your subject on there and put the tape on the back, and away you go. And the great thing about it is you can totally swap around your file dividers to your dashboards to your subject. Everything can get swapped around and changed. These can obviously get changed. You can create new ones. So things are reusable and they can be freshened up and switched around and swapped around. And I love that freedom, rather than just having a set that you write on and that's it and they're stuck like that. And you know, yeah, you gotta have the freedom, and that way you get more use out of it, I think. So yeah, these are more of my file dividers. And inside here is my main section for a wild light. So I've got, you know, info on my website and my blog and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Just general notes that I make. This section here, this is another dashboard that I made. This one says, create whatever causes a revolution in your heart. And I got that quote from Elizabeth Gilbert in Big Magic. And so these are all original artwork done by me in my art journal, and the ones that I think would be great for dashboards, then I turn into these. And this is the Wildlight Creative section. So I have an online Facebook group for art journalists, and we have a monthly prompt. And so this is where I just keep track of the prompts that we've used. We've had some good ones in there. We've had fire, fairy tales, circles. Dreams was a good one. Oh, there was a lot of people getting excited about that one. Wings, journal everywhere. This month's one is soul. So yeah, I love that. But you got to keep track, otherwise, I don't know, you just forget. And then this is the back section where I've got some more personal things relating to, I don't know, the rest of my life. Back here, I've got all the extra pages. So, you know, blank pages. These, I think these are Kiki K ones and old Filofax ones that come with the book, with the planner. And at the back, the Filofax plastic sheet where I keep receipts, and an A5 notepad from Kmart. This one came in a pack of 3, I think, for $6 or $7 or something like that. It's good. The pen that I use in here is my Lamy, because that's my favorite one to use in here. Love this pen. There you go. And that is pretty much it for my Filofax at the moment. My A5 Filofax Domino in turquoise. If there's anything else you want to know, or if you're interested in having any of these accessories for yourself, then I will leave the links in the comment section on the video. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.